Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to do two different types of flowers. One is done with double trebles and one is like a puffle stitch. Now I've used two different obviously color contrasting yarns, but the purple that I have here is actually in 4-ply, where the flower itself, the main petals, are done in double knit. So I'm going to go ahead first and show you this one, which is the puffle one. Or what I have here is a 3mm hook. You're going to obviously need a darning needle because there are a lot of tails to sew in at the very end, and you will need scissors. Obviously two types of yarn. I would suggest really using a double knit with a double knit. As you can see with this one, I used a double knit, and you can actually see a little bit more, it's more uniform. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start with a magic ring. So yarn around your hand, hold it a little bit here, just gently catch it with your little finger. Don't pull it too tight, you just want to leave it that it's holding it in place. So you get your hook underneath. I always put my hook side down, hook underneath, because then you can grab it. So when you grab it, what I do is I bring it forward and I twist it, and then I go back underneath and it comes through pretty easy. All right. So this is for your magic ring here, your magic circle. So I'm going to do double crochets into here. So this is going to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now as you can see, I crochet over the 2 strands. I don't crochet over this one. So I'm just going to go back and check to make sure that I have the 6 done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sometimes it's quite difficult to get into the small one, so we'll do 7, but we'll slip stitch into the 6th one. Okay, so you have those done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the tail closed, and you can see it brings the circle together, it brings the ring together. So what I'm going to do is count back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So into this one, oops, into the 6th one, I'm going to slip stitch. So that's hook in, yarn over, bring it through, and bring it through that one. Now the purpose of a slip stitch is either to get you from A to B or just to close over a project that you're doing. I always like to do 2 chain after I'm finished any project. Anybody who's watched my videos always know, because it gives it a nicer, it's tidier, and it actually stops it from fraying or coming apart. So then with my hook, I pull the yarn through, and with my nail, I pull it down. Now afterwards you are going to have to sew in all your little tails. So that is the middle bit finished. So now I get the second yarn that I have that I'm going to use, which is the white. Contrast with this, I'm just going to do a slip knot. So for a slip knot, I always put it around my finger and then let the long tail at the back, and use my hook, hold both pieces, and that's what I do for my slip knot. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is into any of the chains, just put your hook through, bring your yarn through it. So what you're going to do is just slip stitch this into place. Now anybody who has watched my videos know I always like to put the tail on this side, and the reason for that is because I sort of work the tail around as I'm going along, because I hate having all the bits to sew in. So I'm going to do 3 chain up, 1, 2, 3. So into the same space, I put my yarn over, I put it into the same space, I bring my yarn through, I pull my yarn up to nearly the level of the 3 chain, and I bring my yarn over and bring it through 2. So that's yarn over, into the same space, yarn over, bring it through, hold the yarn, pull it up until it's in line with the others, and then bring it through 2. So that's 2 done. Yarn over, into the same space, bring your wool through, bring it, catch it, bring it all the way up, yarn over, and bring it through 3. For this we'll just do 4. Yarn over into the same space, yarn over, bring it through, bring it all the way up in line with the last one, bring it through 2. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put the yarn over and you're going to bring it through all of the stitches. So that's the 3 chain you had, and then you have your 4 ones that you did. So you yarn over and you're going to bring it through all 5. Okay, then you're going to do 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to slip stitch into the next, you're going to slip stitch into your next chain. So into your chain, yarn over, bring it, came off the hook there, bring it through. Okay, now you can see the way it's gone this way, so you can just put your finger onto the thing and push it the other way. So you're going to do 3 chain up, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to repeat what you did on the last petal. You're going to go into the same chain space, bring your yarn over, bring it through. Sometimes it's not easy, and this is why you'd need to have the same yarns, not doing 2 different yarns. Bring your yarn, pull your hook up as far as your height of your chains and bring it through the 2. So that's yarn over into the same chain, bring it through, pull your yarn so it's in line with the others, yarn over, bring it through 2. So that is 2 done. So we're going to go in and do it again. Probably will get tighter for me now doing this because it's the different. It's 3, 1 more. Yeah, don't punish yourself by doing. Skin your yarn over and then into that. Okay. So you have your 4, you're going to put your hook over or your wool over and bring all of them through. So you have your 5, pull them together, and then you're going to do 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you go into your next chain, bring it through, slip stitch it, and then start again. 3 chain up. Whoops, that split. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to go yarn over into the same space, yarn over, bring it through, pull the hook up so you can see that the wool is in line, bring it through, and do that again. Another, it's 2, 3, 4. Then yarn over, bring it through all of them. And then you do your 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. Now as you can see, my yarn, I've been bringing my white yarn and my purple with me because I told you I don't like to have too many tails to sew in. Alright, so into the next one. So then we're going to do our 3 up, 1, 2, 3, yarn over into the same space, pull the hook up. So when you're using your I use obviously my little finger is my tension, so I like to actually bring the wool up to the top of the chain. That would be the same height. Yarn over, don't hold it too tight when you're doing it, because if you do, it'll only finish here, so you need to give yourself the space and the length. So if you don't hold the yarn as tight, you'll get the height on the stitches a lot easier. So that's our 1, 2, 3, 4, the three chain. So now we're going to put our yarn over and bring it through all 3, and we are going to do 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to slip stitch into the next one. All the while I am bringing my yarns around. Now I do my 3 chain up, 1, 2, 3, yarn over into the space, yarn over into the space, yarn over into the space, okay, yarn over into the space, and then bring it through. And you do your 3 chain again, 1, 2, 3, and then this is going to be your last petal. So yarn up. Oh, I've got to do the yarn over here. Slip stitch it into here. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself there. Slip stitch it into there. Then you do your 3 chain up, 1, 2, 3, and into this space you yarn over, and you're going to bring do the same thing all over again. Whoops. I need a bit of yarn here. Three. 4. That tail down. Yarn over, bring it through, and then you do your last 3 chain, 2, 3. And then what I like to do is slip stitch it into the first one that I just did, the very first petal that I did. So bring it through, slip stitch it, and then do your 2 chain like I like to do. Scissors, cut the yarn, and then pull the wool through, get your nail and pull it down. And there you see, and then if you can play around with the petal there, petals. So that is one of the flowers that you can do, which is like a puffle one. And then this one is the double treble one. So I'll show you how to do that. I've already done a little tail part, just to the insert of it, just to get us started. So I'm going to do our slip stitch. And with this one, we only have 5. We'll only have 5 petals on this one. So you basically to start off the same. You have your slip stitch, whoops, into both. You're going to slip stitch into your chain. I'm going to pull my hook, my wool over the side. I'm going to do my 3 chain up, 1, 2, 3. Now for this you're going to do your double treble. So your double treble is yarn over twice into the same space. You're going to put your hook in, you're going to bring it up a little bit, yarn through 2, and then yarn through 2. So you need to have the same height. So it's yarn over again twice, in, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through 2, yarn over, bring it through 2. So you can see you have your 2 there on your 3 chain. So that's 3. We'll do our last one. Four. Bring it through 2. Okay, so now you can see that's your 3 chain and your 4 double trebles. Like before, you're going to bring them through all of it, pull it tight, and then you're going to do your 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. So it's the same, it's the same type of flare. You're just doing your slip stitch here, then you do your 3 chain. It just gives a different effect if you want to do a couple of flares that are nice and different but look similar. You'll see the difference now when it's finished. Okay, so you've done your 3 chain up, you're going to do your double treble, so that's your yarn over twice. You go back into your same space, bring your wool up a little bit, yarn over, bring it through 2, yarn over, bring it through 2. That's what gives you the height for this one. So you're going to do it again. As I said before, you would be better off using a double knit for the base, because it does get quite difficult to do it, to get the hook through when you have a double knit and a 4-ply. Okay, so you have your 4, you're going to bring them through, you're going to do your 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and then you are going to go into the next one, and you're going to do a slip stitch into there. Then you're going to do your 3 chain up, 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice and into this space here, and you bring it through 2, bring it through another 2, yarn over twice into the same space, yarn over, bring it through 2, bring it through 2. You're always leaving your double trebles on your actual hook till the very last pull through. That's 3, 4, now yarn over and bring it through all of them, pull it tight, and then do your 3 chain, 1, 2, 3. And don't worry if your petal goes the wrong way around, you can move that out yourself afterwards. See the way that's gone funny? You could just pop it around then the right way. So I've slip stitched into the next one, and I'm going to do my 3 chain up, 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice into the same space, through 2, through 2, yarn over again, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your 3 chain. So yarn over and bring it through all of them, and then you do your 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to slip stitch into our next one. We do our 3 chain up, 1, 2, 3, yarn over twice, in we go, yarn over twice, oops, try not split your wool, because when you split the wool it just gives you grief. 3, and make sure you don't mix up your wool like I'm trying to do here. Okay, that's 4, bring it through, pull it tight at the top, and then do your 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch into the last one. And this one, pull it tight, as tight as you can, then do 2 chain, get your scissors, cut the yarn, pull it through with your hook, and pull it down as tight as you can. Now you can see that this one has 5 petals, and so they're the 2 double trebles, and that's the puffle one. So between the 2 you can decide which one you like the best. There's not that much in the difference between them, except when you open them out you can see there's different. They're nearly the same size. There's not much in the difference between the size. The puffle, you have a tendency to get 6 petals in. It's much easier to do the 6 petals. With the double trebles, it's easier if you actually just do 5. So there you go, that's how you do the puffle and the double treble one. So I hope you like this video, and if you do, please subscribe and share. I really appreciate it. Thanks a million. Bye.